All right, we have our first NLTP game of the season here between
Should I not say anything
ACAP
racist because you're recording?
and Blackcaps. Probably not anything racist.
Okay, all right.
Just
all
a
right.
general life rule. It's always good, you know.
So I don't hate white people.
I don't think you do.
Okay, all right, all right.
Not here.
Cook, get out of here.
I'm trying to listen to all the secrets.
I was being not racist.
Oh,
It's
Wait,
like
which
we're
one?
gonna have.
Where are we playing in? Oh, in-game shit.
Haha. What's up, Sir Clay? Gonna help me out here?
Maybe.
When you're not playing, of course.
Yeah, I guess so. Why not? I'll just chime in here and there.
I'm sure we got a plethora of viewers here.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta fucking
Dude, I don't have tree powers, bro.
trust me. Alright,
Yo,
give me the link and
okay.
everything.
That's the link.
Okay, you gotta use.
Yeah, I got it.
that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
used.
Alright, cool. Circle, get down in case we need sub.
Yo, also, Sir Clay, just check and make sure we're live, if you could.
You have the EU, Zaka?
Oh, I believe so. I do have that script installed.
Okay. Yeah, we're live.
3,
Alright, I'm gonna move down.
2,
Perfect. All right, so we're off here to start the game. Randy Bobandy, looking dandy, trying to get past business. He's going to, but he can't get through the gate. And got a reset for both teams. The Blackcaps under S's tutelage this season. He's bringing them back. Would be the Whitecaps, but the Whitecaps, good for them, moved up to MLTP this season. And I'm sure S is thrilled to be captaining again. He was my first captain and a great guy. And then on the other side, we got ACAP Mob, which I guess I'm helping them out this season as a bit of a co-captain. And they're looking to get their first win of the season here. Of course, both teams are. And Cook's going to try to get out here. He's working on Anthony Davis. ASAP's just providing a nice block. So if Cook can get past... Oh, look at that. He knows pups are coming. He almost had a great move to get out past two there. ASAP with an interesting bomb there. Probably not what he was trying to do. As Business and Wasso hold down the fort. Cook's going to grab with that juke juice again. And Anthony Davis has returned him. Looks like neither team can really get anything going here in the just over a minute and a half gone here in the first game between ACAP Mob and Blackcaps. For the maybe one or two viewers, thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a good time. Little phase trying, neither team really really can get out here. It's pretty interesting. And wow, yeah, just for those that may be watching, ACAP Mob is in blue this game, and we have the Blackcaps in red. Now Randy's got a tag pro lead. This is looking grim for ACAP Mob, but ASAP, oh man, he would have had to really be clutch there. That's gonna be the first cap of the game for the Blackcaps. Anthony Davis getting on the board. Let's look at the teams here. So we have Wheel and Timmy on defense with Anthony Davis. I played with Timmy before. Fantastic guy, great guy, good player. I've seen Anthony Davis play. Haven't played with him much, I don't think, but another solid player who could be, trying to grow into that A-team role this season. For the defense, the other side, we got Business Bro and Wassa, two veterans who have played together in the past, and they're definitely looking to keep the chemistry going this season. Cook again, he's got that power up on a swivel, and that's the toughest one to keep track of, his enemy's pup here on Transilio. So again, trying to make something happen here. He tells Business, hey, get off me, Chase, but you better stay alive because he took your grab away. He does. Cook is just kind of working with the flag here. Could have a boost. Thinks about kissing, decides not to. ill phase is just kind of rolling around the map right now. Although he put himself in a bit of a rough spot there as he gets returned. Wheel and Timmy on regrab, and he's going to try to take this one out. And he gets out past 2. Now ACAP has to stay alive. Smartly circles back and goes for the kiss. That is a great kiss there. Unfortunately, probably not the best grab from business, but that's okay. He's reset, and it looks like pups are up. And unfortunately, looks like tag pros all around. 2 tag pros though for ACAP Mob. Let's see if they can get their first cap of the season here. Anthony Davis has that tag pro on D. I don't think it's going to be happening unless... so Cook is going to try to get... Oh, that was greedy. He definitely should not have grabbed the flag there. I thought he was going to sacrifice and then let ACAP be out past 2. Didn't happen. Probably would have been the best play. And now it looks like another cap here for the Blackcaps. Randy Burbandy puts that one in. Yeah, just, defense couldn't lock it down, and offense has been not making the best decisions so far here. And it's 2-0 in favor of Blackcaps. They have Cook and Business now working together on defense. Cook gets the return. Now ACAP is going to be out past 3 if he plays his cards right. He does. Now he got... Oh, and he had that. He had that, but he could not turn the corner. He just did not make the best possible use of the route there to get past. He definitely could have had it. Unfortunately, it's not a cap. Would have been. Cook now with the tag pro that just wore off. He's going to try to rub out past a few with the solo grab. He does get a nice corner juke there, and now he's got to work again on Anthony. He's got it. Oh, man. Smart move. He almost had a cap there. Pretty impressive mechanical skills there. Now ACAP's got a pretty good opportunity. He's going to wait for Cook, which is a smart move. Hopefully they get something set up. But Timmy smartly plays anti to prevent any sort of funny business, as my game has done something strange. This is very bizarre. My computer is not looking too hot right now. As ACAP gets cap. And looks like Cook is going to try to get something going. Can't quite do it. Wow, my computer is freaking out right now. Oh man, I guess the new Firefox browser does not play nicely with OBS. ACAP's going to try to get out here. Can't do it. Can't quite do it. And now ACAP again going to be working out here. Nothing going. So 2.5 minutes, just under 3 minutes here. And ACAP Mob's going to be looking to put a few points on the board and get back in this game. Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot harder with 2 tag pros on defense for each team. Let's take a quick look at the stats here. ACAP's got... Oh, he got a cap. My computer's really freaking out. It didn't even see that. So he's got the cap. Cook has a decent bit of hold time, but he's got a lot of grabs, and... if you can get the return here... Oh, and that's really bad because... Yeah, oh, wow. Cook redeemed himself because that was just... He went for the return, but he couldn't get it, and he was the last one ahead, and that was so close to being a cap. Alright, and now they're only down by 1, so a little bit of life. Looks like Was is going to be taking over regrab. Cook is kind of... I think he's kind of switched back to defense here, it looks like. At least temporarily. Cook was playing defense last year, or last season rather, trying to make the switch to offense this season, and sometimes it can be hard to break that habit of hanging back a little too often. Cook, I don't know if he's lagging. Missed the boost and spiked himself. Just over a minute to go here, and ACAP mob needs a cap. It's not gonna happen like that. ASAP trying to get past. We did switch back this season in NLTP to 2 games, or 2 halves rather, per match. So this is not the end of the world for ASAP mob, or ACAP mob rather. Surely they can come back, but they're gonna have to play a little tighter here, as overall Blackcaps is kind of, just had the better game. Just played a little more disciplined. Although neither team is really looking to be in fantastic form. Now Illphase could be past 3. This is could be dangerous, but Cook comes in with a nice night. Now Business has 25 seconds to work with. ASAP should be past 3 if he's smart, and but he's retarded. I'm sorry, ASAP, you gotta work on the, oh, that was dumb. That should have been a cap. Now they could still get it. If Cook can do what ASAP couldn't do. It looks like time's gonna run out here. He doesn't have the boost, and it's not enough urgency. And that is going to be the game. Frustrating, I'm sure, for ACAP mob. They didn't play the best, and they still had a chance to tie it up, and just couldn't get it done. Just really poor decision making in the clutch there. And my computer is freaking out. And I'm going to try to turn off the script here. See if that'll do it. It's not going to do it. Alright. So, you guys should have tied that game.
Yeah.
Dude.
Should have been up 1, actually.
Yeah,
We
we're
missed
gonna have
2.
to work on you guys' clutch gene, because, yeah. It was rough, too, and you guys still had a chance to tie it up. So you guys can definitely win this one.
Yeah, we were a little conservative.
Yeah.
Just, since it's a half.
Yeah, try to, work a little better together. Cook, try to be a little smarter with your grab ops.
Yeah.
But I didn't really, honestly, I was just trying. My computer has shat itself, mysteriously. Like, my Firefox is doing really weird, glitchy stuff right now, and I'm just trying to keep the stream going. So, we're like the person that may be watching.
True.
Yo, you never treated out.
Yeah, 'cause that's I went straight to game.
Yo, who has tree powers? Tree out my stream.
No, everyone has G powers. You just click on NLTP, send message, and then hit whatever you type. You send recursively sub channels.
We're ready, right?
I'm ready.
So I do type send recursively.
I got it.
Here we go.
Good luck, guys.
Take the bot.
All right. We are
3, 2, 1.
getting back. Business here. Sorry, I know this is messed up. All right. We are back in business here for game 2, or half 2 rather, of this game 1 matchup between Blackcaps and ACAP mob. Looks like Illphase gonna try to get out here. And it looks like we got some action as I say hello to Anka and Obama, who have strolled in for a visit. And Cook is going to try to get out here. Nothing doing. And now ACAP, he's got a nice bomb though, and he's got a tag throw, although it didn't really work. Oh, and he could not get the cap, so close, and now Illphase is coming back the other way, and this is, Cook's going to have to hustle. Not sure why my Firefox is doing these Frankenstein things. Now, Wassa can knock it out. Now Anthony Davis looking to make some moves here. Again, for those just tuning in, perhaps, ACAP Mob had a few chances to tie it up, but they ended half one down 2-1. And it's going to be on them to try to make up the deficit and get a win here. And Blackcaps just need to hold on, play disciplined, and they can. The advantage is definitely with them right now. Is Cook trying to figure out what to do here? Unfortunately, both of his teammates die, and that could have been really bad now. Oh, and Wassa just missed what should have been a pretty cut and dry return. Couldn't get it done. Now Anthony Davis has returned for cap for a while. Just kidding. Commentator's curse. He got returned. And now Illphase is going to try to do something. Everybody's just looking for a return as both teams aren't chasing particularly well. As Business and Loss are able to get the return there, and Cook is still holding this flag. He's just looking for that first cap of the season here. He could potentially have it. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Surely. Oh my gosh, they almost fucked it up. But they got it. And we have a tie game. As Cook has tied it 2-2 here. And 1-0 lead for ACAP Mob in the second half. However, well, Cook actually has a decent opportunity here. And that could have been... And it is a cap, actually. And now Cook has gotten 2 caps, I guess, once he got rolling. He's put 2 quick ones in a row, and now all of a sudden the ACAP Mob is up by 1 in this game. And they're really pushing at this point. Really starting to... They look like a new team here this last minute here. As Illphase is trying to get out here, not going to be able to... Cook kind of spawned in a perfect place there to provide the backup. Now Cook he's feeling it, so he's gonna try again. And if he can take this boost, he's got it. He's got it bot. And oh my goodness! And Cook, if he can get a block, he doesn't even need it. And he's got a hat trick. Cook with the scoreboard. Cook has just erupted here for 3 captures. And they just keep feeding him as ACAP's kind of waiting for him here. And he actually, I don't mind that decision. Probably was a lack of communication. Cook definitely could have gotten there though. But there wasn't that much time left on the tag pro. And now Cook is, again, just inexplicably out. And Cook puts another one on the board. So now Cook has 4. Now this is what, of course, I was definitely looking for when I pushed ACAP to draft Cook this season. And definitely what the team is looking for. As Cook has erupted Mount Cook. And the defense, to their credit, is definitely keeping the flag in base. It's Business and Wassa obviously have played together for a long time. And this is just another chapter in their long legacy. Oh, Cook with couldn't get the snipe there. That hopefully doesn't come back to bite them, but Randy, almost had the juke. He went really ambitious there. And now S is faced with an unfortunate situation, S squad, because they are down quite a lot. They still have time on the clock for sure, but all of the momentum at this point is with ACAP Mob. And it looks like they're going to get another one. And that one's Businessburg, so Businessburg getting the defense, their first cap of the season. Good job at Business there. And now Cook he's working. Oh, he's juking around. Alright. Oh, and ACAP's like, fuck you. I want you to die. So now Cook waits. And, okay, so good comms there from ACAP and Cook. ACAP surely telling him the gate was clear. Now Pups, it looks like, man, definitely forgot about him a little bit. ACAP mob. Now Cook with a great play, stays alive, past the tag pro to get the return and save what looked like a really good cap situation as Blackcaps have 3 tag pros and they're unable to come away with any points as the game is now 5-0, spiraling out of control for the Blackcaps, and they could really use one here. And oh man, sometimes the rolls just aren't going your way, and Wassa was able to stop the Blackcaps from capping there. Now Cook spikes himself, and Ilphase is working on it. He's got a decent opportunity if he can wait for the blocks, but ACAP Mob is there quickly. Although ACAP Mob made a poor grab there, and that's going to allow Randy to have what I would consider to be a decent shot. However, he probably should have waited for a grab. That was one thing that ACAP Mob was able to do really well in the beginning of this half, is they waited for a grab and they got some chains going. And it doesn't seem like the Blackcaps have been able to do much of that this half. In fact, they haven't. It doesn't seem like it. That's the truth. Anthony Davis working on business. He's got a tag pro on Re. He'd probably want to take that out, but unfortunately, nobody came to relieve him on regrab. Now Cook grabs. He can't get anything going. His business is. He's been on offense for a while now. He should probably just grab. But it looks like he's going to stay on regrab, and ACAP could have a cap. It's still looking pretty promising if he can work those portals. But Randy, oh man, caught Wassa sleeping. And now Randy, he's got a, oh man, that would have been slick. But Randy can't get the boost angle down. That would have been very, very difficult mechanically and very impressive to pull off. He had gotten the capture there. And now Cook is out, using that bomb. Not probably as great as he could have used it, but it worked. He's kind of circling back. It was a decent bomb, just saving space and tried to stuff it in. That's always a tough spot. If you recognize that you can't get the cap, it's usually best to try to wait and just kiss. But it was close. Just over a minute to go here, and it looks like Blackcaps have thrown this one away, as they started up 1-0, or 2-1 rather, after the first half, and now it is 5-0 as Cook has started off with a fantastic run, and once he got his first cap of the season, he just kept going, got 4, and then ACAP followed up with one of his own. Not bad at all. And we got Pups again. Looks like Wassa's going to get a tag pro, and that's going to be pretty devastating for any chances that Blackcaps may have had of catching up here. They did win the first half, so they only need 4. Surely nothing is impossible, however, this is looking quite daunting. And now Ilphase, he's not going to be able to get anything going. And this is pretty much all she wrote, so very impressive second half showing from ACAP Mob as they were able to come back from being down 2-1 and stuff Blackcaps here 5-0 here, which makes our aggregate 6-2. ACAP Mob wins Transilio.
Last game, this game averaged like 3.5.
That was amazing.
Yo, good job, Cook. Once you got your first, you were pretty dangerous. And
Great
good
job
job
on
for you
defense,
guys.
keeping it
Yeah,
flat. Yeah.
defense
Honestly,
really
like-
stepped up that game, and it let a lot of caps happen.
So-
All I did was play OD and chase, basically.
Yeah, it was good OD. And we're probably going to need to... So this is just because we're not as solid on defense on Cedar, but make sure we're playing as conservative as we need to on offense, like no solo grabs and stuff. Make sure we got another guy in base because it's much harder to keep the flag in base on Cedar.
All right.
You know, the gate is your enemy too. Like, the gate can really trap you on this map. Like, only go gate if you need to.
Yeah. Gate's going to be important for getting the flag, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but just be very careful around it.
Yeah, be cautious. Of
And when
course.
you get out of base, do everything you can to not go the way of their team boost. Sometimes you have to, but if you can, don't.
Try to shock and awe them from the start. Just
Yeah.
if you guys can get, that's how we beat ACAP. We kicked the shit out of ACAP Cap Lord's team last season. Is we just like rapid fire. We just overwhelmed them from the start and
Hey,
kept
man.
control.
You team.
So if you guys can do that, you guys are going to be set. This is a very momentum-based map. Keep it. Good luck. Alrighty. And Cedar is going to be the next map here. This is, as I was saying to ACAP Mob, this is a very momentum-based map. And it's going to be very important to wait for regrab on this map as well, to keep that momentum. It can take a while to get back on regrab if boosts aren't up, so definitely in gate, I hate the gate on this map. I've seen so many situations where the gate directly leads to a game-changing play. So definitely something to watch out for on this map. I should be able to zoom in pretty close here. Maybe even a little more. Oh, and that cuts off the side.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, that should be good. And Cook's gonna get a grab. He tried to get something going quick, which is definitely always a great strategy in general, but in this map especially. Although unfortunately Cook got spiked by the gate. And Illphase is gonna try to stuff this one in. He didn't quite wait for regrab, and that may lead to a reset. It does. It's business and wants to hold down the fort. This is definitely, I know Business and Wasa had alluded pregame that they didn't feel as comfortable on Cedar, and that's, I feel like, a common sentiment for many defenders across the league. This is the button. If you want to take away that boost, you've got to watch the button and the gate, and that kind of doesn't put you in the greatest position if somebody does grab. So it can be a difficult map for defenders to play. As ACAP waits for Cook, and Cook is going to go for the regrab pretty smartly, I'd say, to go for regrab versus trying to support ACAP there. He goes for a corner juke that he didn't really need to go for. He definitely was past there. I think he wanted to slow down the game and wait for regrab, but that was not the right move to make just there. ACAP's going to try to be out, and he is. He's got a nice out. Oh, and if Business had gotten the snipe, that would have been a return. Surely those are the plays that are going to happen later in the season. Those are the kind of plays and comms that playoff teams make. So then only week one, and definitely something to work for. Communication is going to be huge this season in NLTP. With the talent, just not that any player in NLTP is bad or anything, but the talent level just not quite up to par with previous seasons, and communication is very easy to work on and to perfect and to give you an edge. Very easy thing that you can do as a team is work on your comms. Randy with a nice move there, but unfortunately the flag's not in base, as Wasa's got it for ACAP Mob, and he's going to circle around. He's staying alive. Some nice moves there, although he's going to have to pull out some Houdini type moves to stay alive here. He can't do it. His pups are going to be up in about 10 seconds. ACAP is pushing hard to try to get the nub step, I suppose. He should really be circling for for pups. And he lets Illphase get a rolling bomb. I don't know if he was aware the pups were up or what, but I mean, it was a tough spot because even if he had kissed, Wheel and Timmy was there to pick up the pup. Probably wouldn't have been the worst move in the world to have kissed there before the pup came up. ACAP is staying alive still, though, impressively. Although he circles back inexplicably and gets killed. Lost tries to stay alive, and now this could be a tough situation. Cook, oh, that is just, that's a killer. Waiting on the gate is just a sure way to get fucked on this map. It is just a sure way to do it. It really doesn't matter unless it's a flag carrier and you're supposed to be on regrab and you're preventing them from capping by waiting on that boost in that gate. It is just a bad move pretty much every single time. It's definitely something I'd like to see less of from Cook there. But ACAP was able to give the 1-0 lead to ACAP Mob a while ago, and they have held on to it so far. So far, so good. As my computer is freaking the fuck out. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, my OBS crashed. That's fun. Alright. So, I don't know what exactly is going on with my stream right now. We're dropping a lot of frames right now. This is pretty interesting. As Cook is trying to get something out, I apologize for any of the viewers I may have right now. This is my first game streaming in a long time with a new setup that kind of sucks. And my computer's spazzing out right now. It's creepy. And I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to keep it afloat. As Wheel and Timmy is going to put... looks like we had a bit of a lineup change. I don't know what the hell just happened. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Either way, Timmy just capped. It's 1-1. I hope I'm not like killing my computer right now. I don't know. Whatever. It could be Firefox. Quantum may not be playing too nicely with OBS just yet. This Cook is trying to wait for something to open up, but now Wasa and Business better be careful they don't move too far back. PK, why do I call Wasa PK? PK's Ego, also known as Wasa, is able to get a return, get a reset. And now Cook ups. Now Cook and ACAP need to do a better job of communicating there. They didn't quite know who was going to be getting a regrab, and it prevented any sort of capping opportunity, as there was effectively 1D for ACAP Mob, for the mob, as I will call them. So FaZe is trying to get something going. He's got the tag pro spawning. It's about to wear off though. He gets one more pop with it though, just for good measure. And now Cook is, he really should just get regrab here. And that was just, okay, alright. Cook is making the risky plays. He's got to stay alive. He does. That was just weird. Definitely waiting bomb for regrab is a questionable move. That's pub stuff. Cook is staying alive though. Unfortunately, ACAP is gonna kiss if he's smart and he's able to get it off. That could have been really bad, as he was waiting for a pup a good 10 seconds before it spawned. You got to be smarter on pups. This is definitely a much worse showing from ACAP Mob here on Cedar than it was. Certainly a change of pace from the last game on. Oh, and as I say that, speak the devil, watch it. He's going to tap, and fuck you, ACAP. We're doing fine. So that's 2-1. ACAP lucky to stay alive there. Almost ran into the gate. Just over a minute to go, and the mob looking to hold on to a very, very fragile lead. Ilphase almost had this, but it was. Can't blame him for going for it. Would have been really dank. Alright, just a little stat check there. Wheel and Timmy with that Caparoonie for the Blackcaps, an S's team. As of course drafted Wheel and Timmy. I believe it was, I don't actually know what season. It was a Whitecap season though. I believe it could have been season 7 perhaps. And Timmy put up very, very respectable numbers there on B team, I believe it was. And still sticking around. And he's going to get the offensive cap. 15 seconds left, and Randy, he's got one more chance. He's looking to get a clutch cap, and he can't do it. Wassa gets a gate, but unfortunately, that dreaded gate is going to kill both Business and Cook, and it's going to be a cap.
2.
It is. It is a cap, and it's tied. Just really shitty collapse there from ACAP Mob, or ACAP Mob. Should not have done that, but we will. Apparently, I slogged out a mumble. So, all right, never mind there. All right, so we're gonna check in with them and see what happened.
Yeah, 9 pups, crazy.
You guys should be grateful that you tied that game. You guys could definitely win again. Like, you guys could do the same thing you did that last game. You'll be fine. Just clean up. Cook, try to just make smarter decisions. Try to like repeat the script from half one, like a last game, in case it'll like the same thing will happen game 2, and you'll go off for like 6 caps. You know. Try to just play a little smarter. That last cap, it was the gate, wasn't it? Is that dreaded gate?
Yeah.
Got gated coming in, and they ended up capping because there were only 2 in base, and there were 3 of them in base. So, just that gate. Stay disciplined. That gate is really important. If you gate yourself, you saw what happened at the end of the game. So, but you guys should absolutely win. Just tighten it up, just like what you did last game. And I'm gonna go back up there, but you guys are good.
Got the EU right, Doc?
I got the script installed, so it's running for every game.
Sir Clay, I'm gonna play this one. I think. I can't hear you if you're talking.
Do you have to switch sides, or did you just switch sides?
I think we just switched back.
There we go.
Now.
Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah.
now, Sir Clay. Is it cool if I play Sir Clay?
Yeah, that's cool.
He's masturbating anyway.
Hey, I'll definitely get you some 18 minutes soon. Though.
He's eating a burrito on the pot.
Yeah. Eating what?
A burrito on the toilet.
I don't even like burritos.
What? How can you be a big man and not
Good luck,
like
guys.
burritos?
You got it.
I mean, they're okay.
Alright, we are about to get underway with this last half of action. And let's get this going.
3,
Alright,
2, 1.
and we are all tied up. And both teams, just to recap for anybody that may be tuning in, welcome to the trippy ass stream because my computer is freaking out right now. Game 1 on Transilio saw a 6-2 aggregate victory for ACAP Mob. They had lost the first half 2-1 and then came in and won the second half 5-0. Surely they're going to be looking for that same sort of momentum shift here in our final half of action on Cedar, as it's all tied up 2-2, folks. As Real Phase is trying to get anything going. Wow, my stream looks shitty. Alright, an ACAP Camp Lord. Looking to stay alive here. They got 2 tag pros and they're not really doing anything with them. Oh, but this here is a prime opportunity. And Wasa really needs to cool the Jets there. As that definitely could have been a cap. They had the team boost. That's a tough play. It's a tough play to make. And it's definitely impossible without communication, but the Mob had the team boost for the return if Wasa hadn't taken it. But it doesn't matter, because guess what? The last time complaining, Business Bird and ACAP have put ACAP Mob up 2-0. Definitely looking to repeat the script from Game 1, which saw a dominant second half performance by ACAP Mob. And now they find themselves up by 2. As pups come up again, ACAP Mob's going to get the tag pro. That's huge. They're going to sweep all 3. And Business with a great tag pro just to ensure that cap from Cook. And now 3. 3 of ACAP Mob are on the board. Can we make it 4? Can we Wasa? Oh, and ACAP's just, you know, bless his heart, but you gotta not either get that return or just not do what you just did. That should have been a cap for Wasa. Unfortunate. And now we find both teams reset. Let's take a little recap, look at the scoreboard here, and see what we got. So Business Bird is just playing out of his mind. He's got 13 returns, or 7 returns, but 14 tags. Only 1 pop, and his only grab was a capture. What more could he ask for, really? As Business is looking to get another one. And he's just going to try to stay ahead. This could be a difficult situation here. Randy coming in. Business, though, clutch on that follow-up. Business is really just, he's just really a man possessed right now. And we saw in, surely, the defense Business and Wasa played spectacularly in half 2 of Game 1. But it was really the Cook show. Cook with 4 caps, and now we see Business Bird kind of playing that role here. Just a completely dominant performance from Business Bird. And it's got his team up 3-0. That's been good to see. If you're a fan of ACAP Mob, as players being able to take over a game when they want to, on both sides of the ball so far. Cook is going to have to not do what he's doing. That was really risky. Probably don't want to wait on that boost. Probably just want to get ahead. But it works out. Lucky for them, as the other players were able to catch up. Cook's not going to be able to get the rolling bomb. Didn't play that quite well, but it's okay. It's just a rolling bomb. Unfortunately, though, the other 2 pups also went to Blackcaps. And now Randy Bobaney is going to grab with 1, but he's got a lead. Well, he's got to follow, I should say. Ilface decided to give up. I mean, it was close, but Randy just couldn't sneak it in there. And it's tough, again, if you have 2 tag pros, but none of them are on defense. If the defense doesn't hold down the fort, you're not going to get the cap. Definitely what happened there. as probably would have liked to see the lead and kind of forego regrab just to get the cap, especially down 3-0 here and down 3 overall in this game. Definitely don't want to have the tag pro regrab there. ACAP trying to come in here, working on Wheel and Timmy. Again, I know the pictures, like, you feel like you're in Stranger Things with all these flickers of the lights, but I have no idea what's going on. But it's up, the stream's up, and we're just doing it. As some weird situation, business going for a second one. Wisely decides, you know what, maybe I should wait. Make sure we got regrab, make sure that he's not out. Now Illphase trying to work again, so Cook is almost had it out now. ACAP's got to be careful, and he's definitely got to stay alive, and he does. That was close, but ACAP stayed alive, and return for cap didn't come quite soon enough. Kiss would not be, that's fine, Kiss is great there. Kiss would not be a bad idea, was what I was going to say. And now PK's ego. Wasa's going to try to get something going, and Wasa's going to go for pups here. Both teams are. They're all around the same time, but that tag pro is first to spawn. And Randy wins the one-on-one battle with Cook, and that's 2 tag pros again for Blackcaps, who so far have been very ineffective with their power-ups. And Cook with a great snipe. In that situation, with the tag pro in base, didn't really make sense to get ahead and risk getting killed. And he had the boost if he needed to get it, he could. And in that situation, that's a great play camping on the boost. I know I'd called it out on Cook earlier, but that was a great situation, great time to camp that. And he was rewarded with a really nice snipe. Now, this marks the second time that I can remember this game that 2 tag pros have gone to Blackcaps, and they've been unable to do anything with them. Now, Business has been playing a lot more offense this game, but again, like, it's mostly just covering regrab. And he's been rewarded. I mean, some really fantastic numbers, as you can see. Made the most of his grabs, and he's got 18 tags and 10 returns. So getting those tag pros, getting those returns, getting those pops, just overall good stuff. And Business has the flag here, speak of the devil, and he's going to try to just stay alive, let his team get in a good place again. Just under 2.5 minutes to go here, so all ACAP Mom needs to do is just hold on for the win. And Wasa Cook needs to get that return. He does. Now ASAP with a nice play. He's got to just stay alive. So that's a situation where you want to stay alive at all costs. No matter how far it takes you away from the flag, because one of the Blackcaps playing anti, they had already given up on the play. And you had defenders there that were ready and just willing to make the return if they had a few more seconds. So definitely, want to try to stay alive there. Now Cook, he's got a rolling bomb. He's going to take this in. Oh, it looks like Cook has been hanging back a little more, which is fine. Everything's clearly been working for the ACAP Mob as they're up here 3-0 in this last half of play. With a 1.5 left, it's do or die time for the Blackcaps, who really need to start putting points on the board. Definitely, I mean, there's always time. There's always time. They can definitely still at least tie this game up, but you're going to really need to start right now. And if ASAP gets a kiss there, which is not the worst kiss, Anthony Davis works together with Randy, gets the return. And my stream is really struggling. Oh my goodness. My computer is hotter than the Sahara. But it is surviving. For now. I'm gonna need to buy like a friggin' cooler for my laptop. Holy fuck. Alright. Now Cook is 24 seconds left. It would be a hashtag ultimate throw if ACAP Mob were to let this one up with 14 seconds left, up 3. And it looks like they will indeed hold on. So good,
3,
good
2,
stuff there.
1.
And ACAP Mob is going to win their first 2 matches of the season against the Blackcaps, who now fall to 0-2 and just going to try to rebound next week. So I'm going to stop the stream now and make sure my computer doesn't catch fire. But thanks for tuning in if you did. You may not have had a single viewer, and that's okay. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week. And maybe my computer won't burn down by then.